Hello. Today was a pretty productive day. I got some stuff in the mail that I've been waiting for a while. But first things first. The other day I had mentioned that I was going to bring my Cork Bark Oak in and remove some wire and um, reapply some wire. And I did. I removed all the wire from the top, and some of it I could see where it was digging in already. So not bad, but I'll probably always be able to see it. And panning back, you can see that the top is just going nuts with shoots all over the place. I'm really happy with that. I clipped back just a couple for the most part. I'm letting everything grow though. I did select a branch when it came down here. There was a couple of places where more than one branch was coming out in one of the same spot, and they were starting to harden off. So I decided to pick one and cut the rest. I haven't done that yet up here, and I didn't really wire much. I only wired this bottom limb, and I pulled it down. I found that that one was trying to wire grass and didn't wire well, so it was a little early on that. So I didn't wire much else up here, except you can see this branch got some. And right now it has all these new shoots everywhere, but it's also shedding leaves because it's fall. And it's a little scary to watch leaves drop, but it's making way more than it's dropping. So it's filling out a lot, and I'm really happy about all of that. And my wisteria, that one's bounced back, is looking good. The Chinese wisteria never missed a step. It came from shipping, went into a new bonsai pot with some new soil, and just absolutely never skipped a beat. Pretty happy about the way that turned out. The oak is looking good. This guy, I'm really happy about this guy. After I had done the little top chop, or ginned the top main trunk, I allowed that second runner, I bent it up and turned that into the new top, and I love the shape of that. But the way I had cut it had left the right side bare, and lo and behold, the tree met me halfway. This guy is going to grow up and be like a second top, and it'll fill in this entire side that's been laid bare by this gin, this dead wood stuff. So I think that's going to turn out to be really graceful and pretty if I allow that to happen, and it continues to do that. I'm just really happy with the way that's going. The maple forest is looking good. The mosses are turning to colors with the fall colors, and the trees aren't so much yet, just a little bit at the tops where they're growing back out or different colors, but they haven't really changed yet. The trident maple is looking really good. But here's something. The third big bald cypress came in today. I had originally made a plan to have a big bald cypress, and then I decided that I had trunk envy from some of the guys that had these huge fin-like roots coming out. So I decided to get two. And then the first one that I bought didn't come in, and they showed me its replacement, and I fell in love with this replacement. And then slowly but surely I gave up on the one that I had originally ordered until it did come in, and it was beat up and in intensive care, but it's already starting to put out new sprouts, and it's starting to get happy. So now I have these two in addition to this guy, which had the root structure that I fell in love with. And I decided when I bought this guy, knowing that I already had this guy coming, that I would probably do put them in the same pot together at some point and lose all of these temporary training containers. And I thought, well, I'll make it a grouping. And so then I ordered this beautiful little, it was like 20 bucks. It is the most beautiful little cypress tree, and it's twin trunk too. That's, golly, I just love that. And I just thought that whenever all of these get, you know, those two at the time got put in the container in a new pot, that I just stick this little guy like right here, you know, in a little opening. I just put it right there to be. Except that with now this being the replacement for that one, and then that one showing up, and then I just got them both. So now I have the 3 big bald cypress and the little guy. So the 3 big trees are going to go in the grouping, and this is just going to be my little precious buddy. I am already in love with this little tree, and it'll stay in this pot until it is root bound, and then from then on we'll at least do a training pot that's a little bit more decorative. But I just like the shape. The only reason I even put wire on it was it was leaning a little bit because it had been favoring the light wherever it had grown up. So I put the wire on it to straighten it, not curve it. It's just a gorgeous little twin trunk bald cypress. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited, way excited about that. And then the other thing that came in today was a bathtub for the dog. No, this is a mica bonsai pot, which basically that means it's not ceramic, which I would prefer, but it's not quite plastic either, and it's also not 500 pounds, which it would be if this were a piece of ceramic this big. It is this big. So the big tree with the honking trunk will go here. One of the 2 other big trees will go over here, and the other one will go over here, and it'll be like 3 kids in the bathtub. And that's what we have going on there. That's my Thursday. How's yours? Thanks for watching.